What is going on, everybody? Today is Saturday, March 9th, and I just got down to the shop. It's about 8 o'clock, I think. Kind of took it easy this morning and went and got breakfast for the wife and I, and just been taking my time this morning. Pops is up at the house. I'm sure he'll be down here in just a little bit. And we've got a little bit of stuff to do today. And Pops has been working on like little details on the car, and I'll show what he's been doing and what he's gonna be doing. And then we got a little bumper repair to do today. My old buddy Lucas Horton, y'all have heard me mention him before. He's helped us out a lot on the information and kind of giving us pointers and stuff as we built our car. And Lucas was at practice at Moulton Speedway Thursday night, and the quickest in practice gets a provisional for this weekend's race. And Lucas was fastest in practice. He was a 16:20, and that's pretty good for a factory stock around Moulton. It was a real good racetrack. They done a good job. And I think on the last time Lucas went out, he was trying to get that time on down there a little bit, and kind of got up into marbles in 3 and 4, and he got up into the wall and bent his bumpers. So we're gonna straighten it out and redo a lot of the tubing on it and get him fixed back up so I can get him the bumper today, and because they race tonight. So y'all hang out with us, show you what we got going on. Alrighty, as you can see, this bumper has seen better days. All these bars are supposed to be straight. So we're gonna probably cut all this off and straighten that side out that way and get it to fit the nose piece. He runs the same nose piece as we do. We have a spare, so we'll probably put it together real quick with a few pot rivets, lay it in the floor so we can lay the bumper in it and get it to fit right. So we're gonna redo all of that, and we'll get him fixed up and so he can race this weekend. Pops has been busy. Car's sitting exactly how it was when we left it in the last video. We've been super busy, and we haven't really been down here much. Pops was working on getting our charging post put in for our battery, and he put them right here side by side. That way the B-pillar is gonna stop right here at this bend where the brake is that we have to have our roll or drop in our decking. It's 2-inch minimum from here to the top of the back bumper is the rule on the drop. So we're gonna stop our B-pillar right here because they're gonna come up here a little bit. So that's a lot of B-pillar there. But anyway, if we're in the pits, we can lay our battery charger up here. We can just reach in and hook to our posts. And I had to get some ends for that. And we use number 6 wire. If anybody's keeping up with wire size and stuff that we do, we use number 6 wire. And then we'll just run from that post, of course, down to the battery. And we use the brass battery ends that have the wing nut. We usually take the wing nut off. They're just 5/16, and we put a lock nut on there. So I know those wing nuts, people swear by them, and you can tighten the crap out of them if you use a pair of pliers, but it's a lot easier to take a ratchet or a wrench, put a lock nut on there with a washer, tighten it down good. You don't have to worry about it. We'll probably go ahead and pot rivet a lot of this down. We're actually going to do a little piece up here that we talked about. Pops and I have decided, since we don't have a rock guard in here in front of me, which these bars, the windshield bar, is only about 3/4 of an inch or an inch above that sheet metal. So we're going to take some sheet metal, we're going to cut it about 4 inch, and we're going to double it over. We're going to put an inch up under this dash, and then we're going to bend the inch up, not straight up, but kind of lay it back a little bit and just let that go across right here to keep anything from coming in here and really getting to my hands. But there he is.
Yo! Third cup of coffee.
Third cup of coffee, I hear you. We'll probably piddle with this and get some pot rivets and do some more work on that. Like I said, we'll get that piece made. I know Pops is working on his battery post, and now that I've got those ends, I think he'll probably want to button that up. And we got some cool stuff coming. We turn the camera around here so I can talk to you a minute. Mike, I don't know his last name. Rockabilly46 is his username on YouTube. Y'all heard me mention Mike before. He sent us a Scat crankshaft for our motor. And just wanted to give you a little update on the motor. It is actually at the machine shop. Pops took the block down for us this past Monday. And got it down there. Brian Mitchell, Morgan, Twisted Performance, they're gonna get us fixed up. Brian was in the process of machining on his CNC. He runs programs for factory stock engines, crate engines, stuff like that, but he was set up to do factory stock stuff. So Pops went ahead and got the block to him. The crankshaft came in Tuesday. Pops and I headed down there Wednesday and took the crankshaft down. And shout out to Mike, buddy, we appreciate it. And Mike sent me a message yesterday that he also picked up an intake manifold for us. And buddy, we really appreciate it. Guys, the people helping us like this, we don't know what we did to deserve it. We're very thankful for it, and we're very grateful for these people. I've mentioned before, if it weren't for the help, we wouldn't be as close to racing as we are. So we appreciate y'all very much. And we do have an Amazon wish list. That's where Mike has been purchasing this stuff from. It's stuff that we do need. And I want to give a shout out to Rick Jones. Rick watches our videos. He comments on about every video. And Rick sent me a message also. And he had a fuel filter and some fuel line and fuel fittings he's going to be sending us. So we appreciate that, Mr. Rick. And it's just getting us closer. We're getting closer and closer to getting this thing turnkey, and we've got to get some more sheet metal. I dropped the ball on that this week. It's kind of got us mixed up a little bit. I forget Doug is closed on Saturdays now. We usually go out Saturday mornings and get sheet metal and stuff from Doug McElroy at McElroy Motorsports, and I forget that he's closed on Saturdays. So I didn't think about it during the week. I could have had Pops run out there and grab it, or meet me out there and we could have grabbed it, and I didn't think about it. So we'll get some this next week. We're actually going to be pretty busy. We have one guy that has sent us a down payment, and we'll start getting a new chassis. So we're going to be building more of these factory stock cars, and we've got 2 more in line behind him. So first of next week's going to be pretty busy for us. We've got to get Cuban. We'll be here Tuesday. And we got to pick up a couple of frames, metric frames. And hopefully we can get them Monday or Tuesday. Once we get everything here, we'll be slinging parts. So we'll start building these chassis as quick as we can without sacrificing safety, of course. And it'll be pretty much identical to Dustin's. We are going to make a couple of more changes just to make it a little easier for assembly and for the racer once they get the gas and so y'all hang out with us. Pops is probably going to work on his battery posts, and we're going to work on fixing a bumper. So y'all hang out. All right, y'all. Well, as y'all seen in that time lapse, we got Lucas's bumper welded up and fixed. Pop's got all of his wires made for the battery charging post. But I'm talking to you right now, and it's Wednesday. And that was Saturday. So we've been really busy. And we've been busy. Stuff outside of the shop, stuff in the shop. And it was just a busy weekend for us. And Saturday night, Holly and I went with my nephew and my great nephew, and we took our niece to the local track, North Alabama Speedway. And they had a little monster truck show. It was 4 monster trucks. And it was a little muddy. So, you know, they did what they could. And it was still a good show. Kids loved it. Holly had fun. She had never been to monster trucks. And so it was a good time Saturday. It was a little chilly, but we had fun. And I'll throw some little short clips up right here of the monster trucks. And also, Sunday, Pops and I rode to Moulton Speedway. They had their Winter Breeze and race. And it rained them out Friday night, so they pushed the race back to Saturday and Sunday. So since we went down there Saturday, Pops and I were able to go to Moulton Sunday. And Dustin shook down his car. Ow, bumped my arm. Dustin shook down his car at Moulton. And he started... 6?
6.
Yeah, started 6, and he got up too high going in 1 and 2 on the very first lap, and got up in the loose marbles and stuff up top, and he fell back to 9th, and that's where he finished the race. So once he got settled in, he started making some really good laps, and it was a good first weekend on the car. That was only Dustin's 3rd night, I think, in a metric car, and he's used to driving Lee Spring stuff. So he's still getting used to the car. He's still working bugs out. So all in all, it was a good race. And he done good. And the car done good. So it turned out to be a great weekend. We've been busy. And I don't want this video to get too long. So we're going to throw up the clips right here of the monster trucks and Dustin's racing. Just a little bit of the factory stock race at Moulton. And Pops and I will probably go ahead and close this video out. If you want to hang around and watch those clips, do so. Get your kids because they'll love the monster trucks. But we got some other stuff we're going to video tonight on the factory stock, our personal car. And we got a little updating to do, as y'all can see a full rack of tubing behind me. So we appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Can't thank y'all enough. And we'll see y'all in the next video. And until next time.
Appreciate it, guys, gals. Thank y'all very much. Till next time, God bless you.
See y'all.